everyone. Let me tell you what time it is. 6:31. 6:31. And gotta say, well, on my previous take on this, I'm just saying, wish for all of us to have a great day. But just but then we got the reminder, yeah, there are people in the hospital, and not all of us are having a great day. So this move for what I teach about love and my project for the unfolding of love, what our goal is to make tomorrow better than yesterday, making our world better always. We are born to make our world better than it was yesterday, better than we got it, better than we're born into it. We are born to make our world better than we was born into it. Okay? Like there's so much to it. So much. Check it. Our world, societies are better today. And love, there's more knowledge on love and there's more love going on thanks to civil rights, this and that. The world is more accepting and full of love than it was 100 years ago. And 100 years ago, it was better than it was 500 years ago. And 500 years ago, it was better than it was 1,000 years ago. And 1,000 years ago, it's better than it was 20,000 years ago. And how does that happen? With coming together, love, with relationships, with families, with friends, with the different religious temples, with other organizations like charity events or charity organizations or other crews. Love brings people together. That is the purpose of existence. Yeah, I just burped. It wasn't a burp. But, anyways, love brings people together. That love is the purpose of everything. Love. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing ever. Ever, ever, ever. Okay? Here's what I'm going to say some more of. Um, you know, it's like also the medical industry. Our medical industry is is as advanced as it is given the contributions of people from all over the world, all cultures, all races, people of different religions, everyone working together. Everyone working together. What makes more of an impact? A finger, two fingers, all everyone together. You know? So we apply that as the medical industry, advanced as it is, because of everyone contributing together, apply that to the spiritual industry, to the not industry, but to spirituality, to love, be as great as can be, with everyone coming together, contributing together, sharing insights. What everyone's noticed, we all work together because our world was split up by oceans before. People were not communicating, and man, it's not like the higher consciousness may communication with only one group of people and the other ones uncommunicated with. I mean, Judaism, Hinduism and Islam and Christianity are extensions of Judaism. Muhammad and Jesus were Jewish. The the Old Testament is the Torah. The Quran brings up Adam and Eve. That is from the Torah. Okay. But there are other religions like Buddhism and Hinduism. And Hinduism is the world's oldest religion. That one is a collaboration of different religions from India working together for unity. And that was before globalization that happened. That religion was formed. That was 8,000 years ago. And there are other belief systems, religions that existed before and are called mythologies now, like Greek mythology, Norse mythology, and other ones like the Aztecs. They had what they believed in inscribed, and in Egypt they did too. Talking about Ra and this and that, but also um, numbers are special, and numbers been noticed all over the world being special. I Ching goes over numbers, and that's divining with numbers. Like numbers are very magic, and horoscopes are originated with Greece and Egypt. Astrology also with China. Now I've noticed with numbers and people being connected that I have noticed people not connected, born in um, in the same sign. Like that one Sagittarius, I think, and then another instance of connection where they both had the same number in their stamp score and they meshed me at the same time. They were both born in August. Numbers connect people. We are all connected, and it gives light to connections and to horoscopes. And like I said, that was gone over with Greece and Egypt. All different spiritualities have knowledges, insights to contribute to understanding with each other, like globalization, like the medical industry. It's collaboration of everybody from all over the world sharing discoveries, treatments, this and that. All spiritualities are, I want to say best off, but living, practicing love with loving neighbors, neighbor cultures, neighbor religions, neighbors are all practicing more love with working together for unity. Because, like our body, made up of different organs, different limbs, bodies to function best as can be are with the limbs and organs functioning together. Our world's supposed to work together. And going back to what I started this video off with, people are in the hospital and medical industry is getting better and better. That was first, some of the initial acts of love was learning how to band bandage and treat other people. You know, like gotta cauterize wounds, this or that, to prevent bleeding out, to hold on to life. Holding on to life is an act of care. All right. Now my brother, he has cerebral palsy, and he has a metal rod in his spine to prevent the curvature from crushing his organs. Chills. That technology wasn't around over 100 years ago, but now it is. How that that is an act from our world getting better and better. That is an acts of love. Love is to make our world better and better than ever, 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 ever. We're getting everything better. Now, when I think about the fear of death, like I said, well, I didn't say it right now, but I'm agnostic. I study different religions, and I like to have an open mind. What I do is, as a teacher for love, is I encourage having open minds, open hearts. I I encourage different teachers to work together, bringing unity, unity, one love for our world because our world is a body. Let's love each other. Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind. All right. Now, now, um, from my experience, my sister, years ago when my dad was around, she had a dream with my grandma in it, and in the settings, uh, it's like something a house on a hill, this and that, and she couldn't make sense of it, but she was happy, excited for my grandma being in her dream, and she told my dad about it, and my dad was like, "Well, I didn't tell you about them having a house on a hill. I didn't tell you about this or that," and he shared that with his siblings, and that brought my mourning family, mourning, sad family, grieving family, brought peace of mind because that was a message from her from after biological life. Now, I Christianity and Islam teach heaven and hell. Other religions teach reincarnation, and there's more. What I think is that there's a primordial consciousness, and life is like a seed planted into the ground that turns the soil into the plant to life, and all organic life, animal life, people are cell our cells are transformed from originating off from plant cells, and plant cells start off from dirt. We're all our planet coming alive, and consciousness. We're raising consciousness, raising our spirits, our souls. So after we go to sleep, gomimis, we merge with the higher consciousness, raw spirits, and spirits. I'm big on twin flames. I'm a twin. I'm big on for my twin flame. I spirits, soulmates. We all have multiple soulmates. Like uh, soulmates are family, friends, people we love that made impressions with us. Our souls mated, and that's how they're able to make contact with dreams. And we want to teach dream interpretation, dream analysis, and lucid dreaming because yeah, if we can make contact with people we love after they've left physical life, we can hold on to relationships with them. We can love them longer and for our lifetime and for afterlife. There will have been no time that has passed because we just talked to them the night before in our last nap. And then we wake up to the afterlife. And like, hey, I was just talking to you last night in my dream. Something like that. Get how a lot of people are hurting because of grief, turn to substances, alcohol, because of grief. I haven't drank in a couple months. I haven't gotten drunk since last March 19th or 17th, I think 19th. And, but I wasn't getting drunk often for the past year, longer than that. But I'm just, anyways, I started drinking a lot because I was missing my dad. And yeah, anyways, what I got to say, what I want to say is we can practice lucid dreaming and dream analysis to hold on to relationships with our loved ones. Hold on. And that will help with grief and save a lot of our economy because people will not fall to depression that much less. And that's a lot. It's a lot, a lot. We're meant to get better and better than ever, and that is a great step. Just imagine, think about it. To lucid dream, to be consciously aware that we're dreaming, and to talk with someone, to carry on conversations. What's on our mind, we could talk with them. It's so beautiful. Got this. And you know, um, so that's what we're meant to do. It's what we're meant for. It's what we're here for. It's to make our world better than ever than ever. And going on, I believe evolution happened. Um, because there's dinosaurs and stuff like that. And a lot of people will be like, "What about the missing links from like um, people and Neanderthals, cavemen?" Well, there's talks of people migrating from Asia, I think it was Asia, to America over an ice bridge. And then there's talk about the natives traveling to um, Australia, like hundreds of miles with over canoes. But people get, I don't think so. And there's also talk about Pangea, that was all the continents were a big part. But what I think happened is continents shifted around quite a bit. I Because ocean life lives within shallow waters, so life was um, m- moved around, shuffled around, and separated. So like species were able to make new breeds and new fishes and a bunch of stuff, and a lot of that stuff happened. So like going on, how I think that you know um, that explains a lot of all of that. And continents shift around because we're all like heard about like landslides, cliffs, going back into the ocean, and mountains are from tectonic plates, like going rising up. So that happened quite a bit. And like I said, I believe evolution happened, and that applies to God about us developing. God, Allah, Bumi, Gaia, it's developing. And the people that wrote the different religions, they didn't have telescopes. They assumed Earth is the center of everything, but we know more now. So, given our God is developing, implies that our planet and other planets must be seeds or expert gods as well. Therefore, solar systems are nests, and gods are conscious forces of nature relative to gravity. I said, gods are conscious forces of nature relative to gravity. And so, and so, when planet's rotations, revolutions around the sun are always getting closer and closer to the sun, and with that, when a planet, when a solid planet's proximity is proper, the right distance from a sun, from a star, and comets that contain water, that are water, lands onto a planet, that is when the atmosphere, the ozone, is able to develop, and water is brought to the planet. Maybe comets landed a few times over on their planet and shuffled the land masses around. Something like that. What I gotta say is, let's open our minds. Let's brainstorm for the possibilities. Let's encourage growth because we're meant to grow until the day where our cells are not growing no more. And you see, when people bleed, cuts close because cells are always growing. So we're meant to always grow. All right? So let's encourage love. Let's encourage collaborations. Let's celebrate everyone. Let's love tomorrow so much. We want to make it better than yesterday. Got the chills. I love you all. Dreams are special. Numbers are special. You are also extra special. Let's make our world extra most bestest. Hey, gotta. It's 3:29. adding this part to the video I made yesterday in the earlier part of this video. All right. So I gotta correct myself because I said I hadn't gotten drunk since last March, and before that I hadn't gotten drunk in a couple years. What I say by that is I hadn't gotten blackout drunk where I don't remember anything. I got blackout drunk last March on 19th or the 17th, and I don't remember any of that night, but I remember the next day I had a bruise on my head from knocking on that corner of the wall right there. Oh, oh. And I decided to stop drinking for 3 months because uh, getting drunk to that point is dangerous because it's easy to get carried away when out, and we don't want to drive and get into accidents and hurt other people. And then last time before that, I got blackout drunk was in 12 months before that time when you know, but I avoid getting blackout drunk because it's very emotional. And and I I haven't drank in a couple months now because I'm doing this project and I want to stay focused because I'm all about growth and learning, and I want to do this project to go over the collaborations between the different spiritualities because I'm so determined to help our world get together to be better than ever. Because this is unfolding for love, love, like a cup of coffee. His heart is my handle, and I'm drinking to wake you up. This coffee. I love y'all. All right, we're gonna wake up. Another part I gotta go over what I typoed yesterday. Well, I said it wrong on Snapchat. I noticed numbers being special with repeat numbers and special sequences on this one snap score was a cool number, cool sequence. And on my snap score, I noticed some sequences. And then on these two people that messaged me at the same time, they both had different numbers, but in those numbers, they had the numbers 844 in the both of them. And they're both Aquarius. So that's why I want to study horoscopes. Studying so much, and I'm looking forward to that. But horoscopes are significant, and not just horoscopes, but another instance. Those two people messaged me at the same time. But on another instance, I made a story on Snapchat, and two people that had the two people that had watched my story, they both had the numbers 3378 in the number. They're different numbers. They had different numbers on their snap score, but both had the numbers 3378 in them, and they were both born in August. So it's not just horoscopes that are significant, but months and birthdays. So I'll show you that right now. My first time video editing. Hope that went through right. So numbers are special, birthdays are special. Everyone, we're all connected, affected by each other, through each other. Our world is very mysterious, supernatural. Let's encourage opening minds and waking up with the coffee because we're full of energy. with energizing our world to get better and better than ever. And the last part I gotta add is how when I'm going over um, our planet and the different land masses moving around, and I mentioned how, like, the question of the missing bones structures, fossils for the missing link or the people, the between the species brain fart between Neanderthals and the I don't think that we're descendants of apes, but we're cousins in a sense. And so the fossil records, well, going with that, how I figure land masses are constantly shifting around. Well, life gravitates towards bodies of water, fresh water, drinkable water, and and also with the land masses moving around, that had brought the land that people had their fossils uh, stay. That had them the fossils go into the water. So I have no doubt there's a lot of fossils underwater for mammal life. There's a lot to go for. I love you all. May we all have a great day and make tomorrow better for everyone with love, because love progresses our world. Love advances care for everyone.